Welcome to Kimmy's Collective. I'm Kim. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Today I am doing a reading I call Messages from Spirit. I'm just going to get a few messages from Spirit, see what Spirit wants you to know, see what's going on in your life, get a little advice, and I'm going to let you go. So let's get started. No, my readings are timeless, so whenever you find this reading is the perfect time for you. And please feel free to reverse the roles as you see fit. But don't try to make a message fit. If it's not your message, it's not your message. All right? Let's get started. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. Do I want to shuffle again? No. The bottom of this deck is Six of Pentacles. So Spirit is letting you know that there may be some reciprocity coming into you. Something that you may be giving equally to, something you may want to give equally to, and vice versa. Maybe someone is coming in to give to you. Maybe you're coming into a new job situation. Four of Pentacles, that's holding on to what looks like her purse, her cash. And I was going to say maybe you're coming into a job situation where you're about to maybe get some new money. Or maybe this position is going to pay you what you're actually worth. So let's see what else we get. We have Four of Pentacles holding on to it. Six of Wands, that is success and recognition. Page of Cups. And that's a small offer. I want to take it across. That is a small offer. Something that has put you in your head. Get some more here. I'm kind of feeling like, okay, you have reciprocity as the main energy. It's equal give and take. And then I see this small offer. It almost feels like someone is telling you you should be grateful for what you do get. And I think that has put you in your head, maybe as far as this place, this could be a job situation. I feel like it's a job situation. This kind of puts you in your head about dealing with these people. You know, they're not as light and friendly and open-hearted as you had initially thought. And I think now, you're feeling like you're not being recognized enough, and you're about ready to take a leap of faith and go someplace else. Ending these cycles of, these little small purses that they try to give you. You want to be recognized for your worth. Now take this as it resonates. It doesn't have to be love. It doesn't have to be a job. It could be a friendship, sibling, mother, father. It could be anybody. So take it as it resonates. But you're putting those cycles to an end. I don't think you are going to accept anything less than what you're worth. Planting new seeds. And I think by you going on and making the move to start looking for maybe a new position someplace else that takes you out of your head, it takes the worry away from you. I think you'll start to feeling better about yourself. Temperance, you begin to heal. You're in your intuition and you're healing the energy of, the mental prison, like you feeling stuck, like you're trapped in this one position. And you really aren't. There are other places that will take you in and celebrate you for what it is you do. Two of Wands. You've chosen a new path. You've chosen to shut down old pathways and to kick up in new pathways. You're getting out there. Maybe you're sending your resume around. You're looking to be seen. You're ready for something brand spanking new. Ten of Pentacles. You're getting that money right. Planting those seeds, and they're coming up. Planting 7 seeds, coming back with 10. That's what's up. You're ending the cycles of the small bag. You got the big bag. Go from the small bag to the big bag. 8 of Wands. So for me, this is like you communicating this to the powers that be, or whoever it is you need to talk to. I think you're showing a great deal of patience with them. I even kind of feel like they may be trying to like sway you with the promise of something else that's in the works, not tangible, not here, but kind of in the works, like the 7 of Pentacles, like the seeds that are going to grow. I think they're going to rush in to try and communicate this to you, ask you to be patient with them, to slow down, don't go anywhere yet. Judgment. I was going to say, are you going to give them another chance at this? I think they're going to talk you into staying. I feel like they may talk you out of leaving this situation, offering you a big piece of pie. And I think you're going to give them a second chance. Now remember, this could be anything. This could be a relationship, job, what have you. But I feel like you're going to give this another chance. Not going anywhere. 6 of Swords in the upright is moving into smoother waters. In the reverse, I take that as not making any moves. I think you're going to stay where you are. You're going to be strong in this situation. 2 of Cups. It's a partnership that you feel like is going to be very, very abundant. You had other options, but I think you're about ready to make a choice. You're bringing some justice here, trying to bring some balance to a situation that was not very, very balanced. I really feel like this situation made you feel stuck, like you couldn't go anywhere. It made you feel alone, like, oh, woe is me. And here's the Knight of Cups with a gesture, letting you know that you are loved. But I think it swings you back in your head to where you might need to consider going someplace else, waiting for something else to show up for you. And we have the 8 of Cups in the upright. We got it in the reverse. Oh, that was 8 of Swords. But now we have the 8 of Cups in the upright, walking away from emotions that don't serve. I think you want to take charge of your situation. You're pretty clear on this, that this will make you happy. It's this opportunity. I think you may take it. Spirit. Can you give me a little bit more on this energy? Is this like a job situation? Is the collective going to take this offer? It's like success is blocked, and this fell on top of the 10 of Pentacles. I'm not sure about this situation for you. Hangman, seeing things differently. The High Priestess, not saying anything, not talking about it. Knowing, but not talking. This is starting to feel like a people-pleasing kind of thing for some reason, because I don't see any reason why you would give them a second chance. I didn't see anything that, other than a promise. But this is showing me that your success could be blocked. Boundaries up, lessons learned, new beginning. So whatever it is that you're doing, I think you discover that it's not what they promised. It's not at all what they promised. You see things completely as they are. Your intuition tells you that, maybe you did not make the right decision. You didn't look at everything. You didn't learn all you needed to learn from maybe this offer that they gave to you. And I feel like now your guards are up. What is this Ace of Pentacles? Queen, Page. I feel like they made you a sweet little offer that you felt like you couldn't refuse. Queen of Cups. I actually feel like you really love where you are, what it is you're doing. I didn't even flip these over yet. The Moon. Eight of Swords. Conflict. There's a lot of things that you did not know about. It's causing conflict for you. It's got you in your head. Knight of Pentacles. The World. So I think you're going to start the whole system all over again as far as making your plans to possibly end it. Seems a little wishy-washy. I'm surprised the Knight of Wands hasn't shown up. But I feel like you're going to stand your ground next go around. You give them a chance, but then you still go. You still end up leaving no matter what conversation they give to you. I feel like you've done everything that you could do. Why is the Six of Swords in reverse here? Moving away, King of Swords. I feel like you feel like you should have, you should have left the first time and grabbed your independence. You got fast and you got slow energy. You have the Eight of Wands and you have the Temperance. And then the Hermit. You know what you need to do, and you know you need to communicate your new needs or your new desires. You're preparing to do something else for yourself yet again. You are going to, unless you're going to try and stick it through and make it work, I don't feel that. You're going to try and devise something else to go to. What is the Page of Cups? Why is the Page of Cups here? Page of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and the Fool. That's that little offer. It's an opportunity. They offered you a whole new opportunity. If this is a job, they probably offered you another slot at the same company just to keep you and to stop you from moving forward. But I think it was a big lie with the Seven of Swords showing up here. And oh, there's the Knight of Wands. That weren't telling you the truth. They were being sneaky to keep you there. What's the bottom of the deck? Strength. Yeah. I think Spirit is saying you probably should have exercised a little bit more strength before taking them up. So give me just a general, what do we need to know from here? You have the Knight of Cups, which is, it's a romantic offer. It's a gesture. So they're going to make some kind of emotional gesture towards you. Death, Nine of Cups. It's almost like they want to revise whatever offer they made, because they see that you they see that you still are not where they need you to be, that you're still not happy. So I think they're going to revise this offer. It went from a small offer to a slightly bigger one. Emperor, Three of Wands. They're probably saying something like, oh, and if you do this and work this one, then you could eventually be the boss. You could eventually be the supervisor. You could eventually be the, you know, the big person in charge. But you have to wait on it with the Three of Wands. You have to wait. You don't have enough experience or some crap like that. Ace of Swords. Like maybe you don't have enough knowledge yet. Bottom of the deck. Putting those burdens down. The Wheel. Six of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. The Lovers. You're going to finally make the choice to do what's right for you. You know, you got to have a bit of a commitment to yourself. Like I said, I feel like there may be a little bit of people pleasing. It's like you want to go, you know you want to go, but every time that you say, okay, I'm leaving, or, and like I said, it don't have to be a job, it could be anything. Every time I say I'm leaving, there's another offer. And you're like, oh, okay, kind of thing. And you need to be, you know, in your strength. You need to be strong about it. And stick to your guns. Because I think that whatever you're dealing with, it's very inconsistent. It's very wishy-washy energy. And they're going to make all the promises that they need to in an effort to keep you in place. Okay? So let's see what needs to be surrendered. Surrender your addictions. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. So your healthy alternative would be like a different situation to finally go on and make those first steps. Otherwise, you're just going to be looping about in this situation, whatever this situation is. They're going to try and keep you where you are. Okay, so what needs to be surrendered by the collective? What else needs to be surrendered by the collective? Okay. Surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. And surrender to joy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling. During both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to more joy. And the bottom of the deck is surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude. Be of service to others and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. Okay, so now I'm going to wrap this up, not with the Goddess Power, but with a card from the Soul Helper Oracle. Messages from your higher self. Okay, so we're going to shuffle up. And this is Have Courage. Awaken the warrior of light within you. You got to awaken that warrior, the one that needs to come forward to fight off these energies that keep sucking you back into where you don't need to be anymore. All right, so let's get one card from the Soul Helper Oracle. One card for the collective. I had to lose a whole deck. One card, please. Why don't you want to talk? You did this last time. One card for the collective. I'm going to take the top one, put the other two away. It says, have the courage to be free. Know that freedom begins where desire ends. So if you're desiring to just please these people, and it says, follow the path of your soul. Do not allow anyone or anything to stop you. And I think that is what has been happening. Now you have to have the courage to be free. You don't need these people as much as they need you. Oh, this is not. They don't have numbers. Yes, they do. Thank goodness. I'm like, I can't stand looking at the table of contents. 28. Come on, baby. So this is have the courage to be free. Let's see what we get here. What does freedom mean to you? Where do you think it lies? Do you think it can be found in money, power, recognition, or enlightenment? Freedom commences where desire ceases. Freedom exists only in the present. You cannot plan for it or save it in a freedom piggy bank to make use of later. Live in the moment and live freely. Freedom is where you happen to be. Look around you and seek it out. Invite it in right now, into a moment that is full of potential, including the chance of freedom. Be open to it, and you, use that freedom sometimes to behave a little irrationally or rashly, and perhaps increasingly often. Let me read that again. Be open to it and use that freedom sometimes to behave a little irrationally or rashly, and perhaps increasingly often. So do it more often than not, I guess. Every now and then it will give you the courage to pick yourself up and smile to yourself at the idea of acting responsibly without wishing in any way to denigrate or disregard common sense, since freedom is magnanimous, and can therefore accept everything with ease. When you are free in your own self, you are at one with your life purpose. You feel bound to nothing and to no one. It is only then that everything will flow through you freely and that the perfect light of great potential will find its way to you unchallenged. To be free means to love everything without wishing to understand, without asking for meaning or reward. What will you do now? Hear your soul ask softly, what do you desire? And when you have found your answer, be sure to act upon it and learn that freedom can only be found on the path of truth. All right, so you gotta listen to your higher self. It's like, I did that already. Your freedom depends on it. And like I said, I feel like you were doing what others wanted you to do, and you weren't acting for yourself. You weren't doing things for yourself. You have to let yourself be free to move about the cabin. I don't know why I keep saying that. But yeah, you got to let yourself be free. Don't let others sway you into doing something that doesn't resonate with you any longer. Okay? Okay. So that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. But most of all, I hope it helps you in some way. So if you like these messages, please hit the like, subscribe, and share, and leave me some comments. So until the next time, I'll see you then. You take care of yourself. Bye-bye.